This is gonna be fun.
What the hell was that?
That is the that's just the stand. That's just the stream.
And why can't I hear you?
That I don't know.
I don't know. I think that it's just stupid on my end. Hold on. Because my AirPods are tweaking balls right now. Hold on one second, Joshua.
I can hear you just fine.
Talk.
Well, Burns figures that out. Welcome in here too.
Yeah, no, I cannot hear you one bit right now. Let me
Burns.
turn off the Bluetooth on my phone. Hold on one second, boys.
Episodes
How we doing, though, ladies and gentlemen?
Can
you hear me, Josh? Give me a thumbs up. Because I cannot hear you one bit. What the hell? Are you kidding me?
Start the show.
AirPods. There we go. There we go. I got you now.
We good?
We're good. You're very quiet, but you're in my AirPod. Well, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the second Friday show of Burns and Berman. And you know what? Sadly, the best day of the week was yesterday. Thursdays are the best day of the week. Because you know what one of the best parts about Thursday is?
Interesting take.
Friday's the next fucking day. Welcome to Fuck Around Fridays, ladies and gentlemen. We got a good show planned for you today. Getting into all of the games on this weekend slate. It's going to be such a good time. Burns looking stylish as always. Thank you. I love you. I love you. But we got something special to start off today. Ain't that right, Joshua?
Already. Sam Fetterman, friend of the show. He has 2 minutes exactly to go on any rant on any topic that he wants.
Anything.
His time will start in 3, 2.
Trevor Story's zone swing rate with 2 strikes is 95.2%. Less than 2 strikes, it's 60.1%. He's whiffing at 14% more with 2 strikes than with less than 2 strikes. Jalen Wells is going to be a stud for Washington State this year. D2 transfer from Sonoma State. I think he's going to be really good as a shooter. He can get to the basket as well. Heimblum was fired. He was definitely used as a scapegoat, but there is definitely a good question as to whether he was the guy going forward for this organization. I think that it's the responsible move if the ownership didn't trust him. Ahmad Henderson's going to be really good for Niagara this coming year. Is Will McNair an upgrade over baby Igiola? That's a good question to ask right now. I don't know. I think maybe a little bit. Why are QBs playing so poorly? Well, it's because too high shells are so up. So teams are forcing bad quarterback play. It's a copycat league. It's a cyclical league. That's what football is. And overall, I just think that hopefully the Patriots win this weekend, but I don't know. It's a tough opponent because it's Tyreek Hill, it's Jalen Waddle, it's all that. But as a whole, Mac Jones looked good last week. It was the first time I'd ever seen him punch back when he was punched in the mouth. And I'm out of thoughts, but I can keep going on just random stuff. All MAC defense. David Mitchell is a good pick, but Paul Otiano is probably another guy. I don't really have a full thought. Hopefully Aronde Gadsden plays tomorrow for SU. We need that. We need to beat Purdue in West Lafayette. Anyway, so I have how much time? This is a lot longer than I thought it was going to be.
You have 25 seconds.
Really? This is a lot longer than I thought.
We might make it a minute and a half next time.
No, I just kind of came prepared with a lot of stuff. But overall, Patriots offensive line is so injured right now. Defense looked really good last week. Sidon Rafaela is a sweet spot god, and he's a defensive god. He's going to be a really fun player for the Red Sox going forward.
All right, thank you, Sam. That was good.
Just kicking him at the end is the funniest part of it. Yeah, no, we got to make it like a minute.
Yeah.
Oh my God. The Fetterman Friday minute would be electric. Dude, did you guys see like that kid is so fucking talented with what he does? Because if you guys there was so much information there. I'm lost. But dude, he literally went on rants about random college basketball teams. Like I remember hearing about some kid who plays for Niagara. Where even is Niagara?
I'm gonna guess near Niagara Falls. I think
Thanks for pointing out that.
Yep.
Thanks. Have you ever heard of Niagara University?
No, I have not. But it's pretty easy to know where it would be.
That kid, dude. Every Friday. Next week, and I'm going to task him with this. 3 of his rants have to be non-sports related. It could be anything else because I've never heard any word come out of that kid's mouth. All the years that I've talked with him through you guys on here, I've never heard him say anything else besides sports. I tried to, and he just there's nothing. He brings up nothing, but that was a beautiful way to start up this show. And you know what else is beautiful? Even though me and Joshua got our picks wrong on Thursday.
I knew it too. Listen, I said about this on the stream last night. There was no logic behind my Vikings pick.
No,
I had a weird gut feeling that Kirk Cousins was going to have an amazing game.
And he
was
did.
True.
Yes, it was true.
But I thought I didn't like there was nothing behind it because they were completely outmatched. There was nothing about the Vikings that gave them an edge. But for some reason, I had a feeling that just they would pull it off. So I went with it.
No.
But I'm so mad at myself because I did not even think that they were going to win. I just had a weird feeling and I just went with it.
I'm happy with myself though. I'm happy because even though I got that wrong, we both said that it was going to be a high scoring game. It was going to be a shootout over 3. Kirk Cousins over 1.5 passing touchdowns. That was 2 free. Come on now.
So
Kirkio, baby.
There's something that we need to talk about because another thing that the Ravens and Bears have in common are that they are, and by the way, there is a significant gap between everyone else, by far the 2 worst teams in NFL history in terms of wide receiver talent. By far.
I know what you're about to fucking say, and I already made a video about it. Okay, guys, here's what Josh is about to say. At only the age of 24, Justin Jefferson has more receiving yards than the Bears' highest receiver all time.
That's unbelievable. What's even crazier is he's 9th in Vikings history. Now, the Vikings have maybe the best receiving room, historically, out of any team.
They really do. It's crazy.
But the point that any player, 3 years and 2 games into his career, Burns, Sam accepts your challenge.
Good shit, Sam. Good shit.
But the fact that any wide receiver 3 years and 2 games into his career can say that about himself is unbelievable.
Unreal. He's a fucking beast, dude.
At least
now, correct me if I'm wrong. I think that the wide receiver who held it, who still holds it for us, is Brandon Marshall.
It is not.
It's not
Johnny
Brandon Marshall?
Morton, I believe is his name.
Johnny Morton. When the fuck did he play? I thought it was Marshall all day.
Nope. I'll tell you right now. It is Johnny Morris, 1958 to 1967. Yep. Followed then with 5,059. Followed then by Harlan Hill, who
Alshon Jeffrey,
and Alshon is number 3.
Bro, I was way off of Brandon Marshall. He's fucking 13.
Walter Payton is 4th, and he's 1st in catches.
Ditka's 5. Ditka's 5, then Curtis Conway, then Matt Forte.
2 running
legend, dude. Matt
Allen
Forte's
Robinson
a fucking
is
beast.
11.
Wow.
Devin Hester's 21st.
Yeah, I know. Devin Hester, no. He did play a little bit at wide receiver.
Yeah, I know.
He did, but he sucked at wide receiver.
Also played some corner. I mean, hey, for us, it's
my gosh.
Mark Andrews is gonna break everything, though. Mark Andrews,
dude. I'm scrolling down this list. Cole Kmet is number 51 on this list.
Yeah, Mark Andrews is 3rd in Ravens history in catches, yards, and touchdowns.
Bro,
I'm sorry, he's 2nd in touchdowns.
Tariq Cohen. Tariq Cohen is number 46 on this list.
Got signed this week.
I know. He's on the Panthers. I love it. I love it.
Good for him.
I am praying that he comes back.
It'd be awesome.
His story is unreal.
One game.
Oh, that was awesome. I remember watching
that
game.
Eric Weddle missed a tackle in overtime on Jordan Howard, and he went 60 yards on us.
You know what's the craziest thing too about last night is that one stupid fucking rule, and I hated the touchback rule.
It's awful.
It's awful. But guess what? I remember, speaking of Tariq Cohen, he did the same exact thing. And they didn't call it a touchdown. They called him down at the 1 yard line.
In the playoffs a few years ago with the Browns. Probably cost him the game.
But I forget who we were playing, but it was an important game. It was the Matt Nagy era. Tariq Cohen reaches out for the end zone. They called him short on the 1 yard line. And Matt Nagy, not knowing the rule like most people until it actually comes up, he challenged it, saying that he was in the end zone. and he fumbled it through the end zone, and it was called a touchback. Dumbest rule in the NFL. They should get the ball at like the fucking 1 yard line or some shit like that. Maybe penalize them a little bit.
Start at the red zone. You're just outside the red. You're at the 20.
Yeah, that's fine too. Start them at the 20, but they should not lose the ball for that. That's so stupid. It's such a bad rule. Yeah. There's not a lot of rules that are like really bad in the NFL. I mean, roughing the passer needs to be worked on. Like, yeah, there's a lot that make no sense.
There's no logic behind it.
No, not at all.
Like the only logic is, oh, he fumbled it out of bounds and you don't know who would have got it. Well, the rule is if you fumble out of bounds,
it's your ball.
The ball there.
Yeah. So why is it so different in the end zone?
Right.
No, it makes no fucking sense. I don't understand it. But overall, that game last night, I mean, looking at the final score, it doesn't look like it did, but most of those points that Minnesota offense scored was all garbage time.
Yep.
Because Philly just fucking beat the brakes off of them right out the gates, 27-7. That run game was nuts. Swift had himself a night.
The Eagles' O-line as well was unbelievable.
Oh my gosh. Oh, Josh, I really want to get your opinion about this too. We all know about the whole thing, the quarterback push, right?
Yeah.
With Jalen Hurts.
Tush push.
I love it.
Here's
I love it.
You can't outlaw it until a second team perfects it. Because other teams do it, and they do it at a high success rate. But the Eagles are the only team where you just can't stop it.
No other team can do it, though.
As soon as you see another team, and then there are two teams that perfect it, then the conversation can start about outlawing it because...
But no, the thing is, the way to stop it is don't let them get to the fucking goal line. Don't let them get to the fucking goal line. That's your own fault.
Yeah.
That's your problem.
3rd and 1, 4th and 1, they do it again.
Yeah, don't let them get there. Don't let them get there.
Like,
make a stop.
As soon as it is 3rd and 1, it's all right. Here comes the sneak, and there's nothing.
It works.
About it. It's unbelievable.
No, and you could pack the entire box, and there's nothing you could do.
The only thing that I think you might see is the player safety concern, where the sneak is you have the guys' helmets going right into each other. You're trying to push forward. I can see an angle where someone goes and uses that, and they say it's an unsafe play. And I think there's something that could be it. But from a fairness standpoint,
I think it's completely fair.
Everyone tries it, and no one. It's a high success play for everyone, but no one does it the way the Eagles can do it. So it's not like everyone does it, and it's cheap and it's not fair.
No, I think that the only people that hate it, the only people that hate it are the people who the Eagles have used that against their team for success, and it's worked every single time. Those are the only people who fucking hate the rule. Well, that's it.
It is literally a play that has it has a 92% success rate for the Eagles.
Yeah, it's perfect.
That's unbelievable.
It's perfect.
Yeah. And the Vikings,
I think it's fine.
The Vikings defense is terrible.
Dude, I mean, now we've seen 2 games in Minnesota, and they should have won last week. It was just stupid interception on the 1 yard line. But isn't it crazy that right now, the Minnesota
that was there for them, and they decided to get rid of and not replace. If only they had a guy there. If only there was someone that would help their offense that was literally on the team, and they got rid of for literally no reason.
Yeah, because did you see that some guy named Kirk Cousins is on pace for 6,000 yards, 52 touchdowns, and 9 interceptions?
Justin Jefferson's on pace for over 2,500 yards.
And they're also on track at this rate to go 0-17.
Right.
By
the way, none of those three will happen, but...
Oh, because you remember we had a couple takes this offseason where we said, hey, does anybody notice that Minnesota is just kind of let go of a lot of their roster?
Mm-hmm. Me and you both said it.
Yeah, and they got a lot of young guys, but it's going to take a while.
8 and 9.
It's going to take a while. Yeah. It was weird looking at them this offseason, and you just had that gut feeling that they're not going to be all that this year. They're not going to be all that.
Keep going.
What the fuck? Well, guys, big news today. I did something. You might have saw it. You might have saw it last year during free agency, where I spent free agency.
Oh, yeah.
And today I have officially booked my spring break vacation, and it's right in the middle of free agency again. So I will be waiting in line for Space Mountain, recapping you and updating you about all the Chicago Bears free agency news in the spring. And I am so excited. Going back, baby. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. There's a lot of people who shit on it. I'm telling you.
It's just crazy.
Because Josh, you've been there, right?
Once when I was like 7.
Yeah. When you go there and it's like you and like your buddies, or in my case, me and my girlfriend, it's so much better. Because you can just we just run around all day, do whatever the fuck we want. And you can get, like back in the day, you go with your family. Oh, your mom, she's got to use the bathroom. And then, we got to go and get food. We got to go and do this. No, it's straight fucking boom. I'm moving all day, every day. I love it. I love it. It's so much fun.
It's fun.
It's a good time. But
all right,
back to, yeah, we do have the full slate of games. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I got the list on there. Josh, I'm ready to go down it with you. Let's go into our predictions for Sunday. And we're going to.
I give mine Monday, 10 a.m. Eastern, kickoff show with me and Michael. But Burns going to give his picks. I'll help you preview the game.
Yeah. Yeah. We're going to preview them. I'll give my picks on here. Let's do.
I got them already.
You want to do the Ravens and the Bears last?
Burns,
Oh, okay.
Burns. I got them all.
Sweet. Okay. And this is a banger game to start off with. The Green Bay Packers going into Atlanta.
This is one of 4 games this week, and this was not done intentionally. But this is one of 4 games this week where on my power rankings, the 2 teams are literally right next to each other.
Yeah, and this is one of them right here.
And the Falcons are 16. There are 3 other games like that this week, and then there are 2 others where the teams are separated by 2. And that was not done on purpose. But yeah, you guys can check out all the information I have in here, playoff history, other stats. Jordan Love, the only quarterback in the NFC with 3 touchdown passes last week. The only one.
Okay. The Packers going in to play against the Dirty Birds in Atlanta. My girlfriend's driving down from Tennessee to go to this game. And I just feel like the sad part is that the Packers ain't all that. They look good against Chicago because we absolutely shit the bed last week. But I got Atlanta in this one, and I really like Atlanta this year. And I really think it's going to be a close game. I think that Atlanta is going to look really fucking good.
A weekend.
Really fucking good.
After all of the hate that I got, after a week, how do you feel about my take about the Panthers and Falcons being the 2 best teams in the NFC South?
No, I still like New Orleans. I really do like New Orleans, but I think that the Falcons are going to look really good this game. I don't know why. This is a really good game. I love this matchup. And it is strength against strength also with this. I think it's going to be like a field goal game.
Run defense against the Falcons rushing offense. The Falcons are polar opposites. The Vikings don't use their running backs. The Falcons almost exclusively use their running backs on the ground and through the air. Algier and Bijan had most of the team's catches last week too. Drake London.
I think that Bijan's going to have a fucking game.
Ball. Please give them the ball. Drake London and Kyle Pitts, Arthur Smith, please. But this is going to be a really good game. And I'm not giving any of my picks here, but I'll tell you, this is one of those games where I have my picks for most of these games. This is one of those I don't have a pick for this game in anyway. So, but yeah, you're picking Atlanta. What is your score? You are obviously.
And I'm taking Atlanta 20-17. I think it's going to be a field goal game.
This week, by the way. 20-17.
So are you. So fuck off. You don't got to say I'm 0-1. You are too. Fuck off.
I was about to say I am also 0-1. Michael and the fans are 1-0. You need a lock of the week and upset of the week. Remember that your upset of the week must be a 3.5 point spread or bigger.
Well, last night was my upset of the week.
You want to claim that as your upset? That's fine.
Yeah, that was my upset of the week. Okay. Because my picks aren't that crazy after that. Well,
this is a week where there's not even a lot of options. Because you're up to 3.5 points, but are bigger. There's not very many games that even fit that criteria this week.
Yeah, but I'll take the Dirty Birds here, 20-17. I think it'll be a decent game. I don't know. I just really like I really like Atlanta to just run the ball down their throats. And even though that Green Bay rush defense is good, Bijan's a fucking beast. He is a beast, dude.
Bay, he is. And so is Algier. And a guy for Green Bay that, speaking of that run defense, that starting to come on a little bit is Devontae Wyatt, their former first-round pick. He's stringing together a couple nice games to end last year. This year, he played well last week. Keep an eye on him. Another thing is, again, we have all these information on these tickers. The all-time series and so many of these games this week are really close. Also,
yeah, so, that's pretty cool.
Fact, there are a couple that are tied, including the next one: the Raiders and the Bills. 21.
Raiders, the Raiders.
21 all time.
Love the Raiders. Love the Raiders. One of my favorite teams in NFL history. 100%.
Really.
I just like Oakland a lot. Besides Golden State, even though they're not in Oakland anymore, love the Oakland Raiders, and I love the Oakland Athletics. I love them. I really want to get like an A's jersey so bad.
Yeah, might need to hurry on that if you want to get one from Oakland.
Yeah, but Bills bounce back. Come on now. Give me Josh Allen to have a crazy game against this Raiders team. They're going to get the dog shit beat out of them. Josh Allen's pissed off. You're back at home in Buffalo. Give me it. You know what? Game Boy 360, I like your final score. I'll go 34-20. 34-20 Bills.
Like it.
I think it could be like last night, how the Eagles were up 27-7, and then the Vikings scored a lot of garbage time points trying to make up for themselves. I think it's going to be someone in that same boat, and the Bills are going to go up big.
You got another bounce back game here with
bounce back game. Oh boy. Ravens and the Bengals.
This rivalry, by the way, if it wasn't for Ravens Steelers, would be like our big rivalry. And if these two teams stay the way that I expect them to go on for the next decades or so, this is such a huge, like, these two teams hate each other. I don't think people realize how much the Ravens and Bengals really hate each other.
The whole AFC North just bitches and moans about each other much, but my division, we do the same thing. We do the same exact fucking thing, so I can't really say much about that.
The AFC North and NFC East are, like, top.
Yeah, the NFC East.
Everyone hates everyone.
Yeah, but with this game, I think it's going to be close until the fourth quarter. And then the Bengals are going to take over. Because it's just you got to. Minnesota could start off 0-2.
Cincinnati, though, what's so crazy about Cincinnati now is not only if they lose, will they fall to 0-2, they will fall to 0-2 in the AFC North.
Yeah, that's why this game means a lot.
In terms of a week 2 must win, there aren't many that are bigger than falling to 0-2 in your division after 2 games.
And this is one.
And I'm not giving away my pick, but I will tell you that I am very worried and very confident in my pick.
And I'm taking Bengals. I'm going to take the Bengals here. 27-17. Yeah. I'm going to go with more football scores this week. That's what I'm going to do. Last week I was going fucking 15 to 26. No, I'm going football scores this week. I feel like it's a smart move.
Burrow, over under 82.5 yards.
Dude, that's so crazy that
Burrow's a shit man in football, ladies and gentlemen.
But no, that was just a weird week last week. Burrow will be fine, and so will the Bengals. They'll bounce back.
You know what? We're keeping this train moving with another game with a team that really needs to bounce back. And they're a team that I am giving a pass to for what they did last week because I think it looked fluky, similar to what I did with Cincy. But if they come out here against Detroit and they do this again, Seattle's in trouble. This game has the opportunity to become the first matchup in NFL history where the teams will combine for over 80 points a third time in a row. They did it last year and they did it the year before. Last season, this game had the most combined points and most combined yards of any game last year. So are we going to get another shootout between these two teams? Possible.
This is a tricky
home opener in Detroit.
Home opener in Detroit, and I don't know if you've seen online. that I forgot which player said it. But one of the Lions players said, Detroit, if you're going to the game next week, wear a blue ski mask.
CJ Gardner-Johnson.
CJ, I fucking hate CJ Gardner-Johnson so much. I hate him.
He has always been an instigator, man.
He's always been a scumbag, like always has,
Horn
dude.
is going on IR. Not considered season ending, but he is going to be out for a while.
Yeah, that ain't good.
That's bad for Carolina.
What Detroit did is they sold out Amazon a blue ski mask. That place is going to be a fucking madhouse.
Yeah.
I'm excited for it. And Detroit is going to win by 14. Give me 44-30.
A Lions take, a Seahawks take, or both?
A Lions take. Seattle will be in the game until the end of it.
Seattle's going to at least be all right.
Yeah, give me at 44-30.
Okay.
44-30 Lions win. It'll look big at the end, but it'll be a close game, man. It'll be a close game till the end. And then Detroit will take it away. It's just, man, the Lions got to go fucking crazy. They got to go crazy this week. And that's when Detroit's really going to be nuts. D-Town, man. D-Town. This is the one team in my
explode.
This is the one team in my division that I have no problem with. I like D-Town. Yeah. I mean, for years they've been, they suck.
Yeah. But you know
they
what?
Suck.
You'll see it with Cleveland. I mean, it's what happened with us in Cleveland, where as soon as they become a threat, you're going to hate them real quick.
Oh, yeah, I will. 100%.
Not that I ever liked Cleveland at any point in time, ever.
Yeah.
But they obviously, we stole their team, so they hate us. But
yeah.
When they become a threat, then it's
But yeah, I'll take the Lions here. I said 44-30. 44-30. I like Detroit. Big game out of them this week. Big game.
Yeah.
All right. What's next, Joshua?
This is an interesting one in terms of someone's got to win. Someone's got to win this game. Number 29 versus number 30.
Wow.
Look at the all-time series. Look at the Colts in the all-time series.
32-10. And this one, we don't even really have to talk about it that much because it's
Stroud
Colts
versus
and
Anthony
Texans.
Richardson, though. This is
I know. That's the one exciting part. And you know who I think is going to really prove it that he's a dog?
Richardson?
Anthony fucking Richardson, dude. I love him, dude.
Me too. But I don't know how good he's going to be this year. But he looked good last week.
He did. And I think he's, especially this week against the Texans, this is when he's got to go. He's got to go crazy this week. And I just think the Texans, it's going to take time. And I think in maybe 2 years, the Texans will be a threat and they'll be a pretty damn good team, especially once CJ Stroud starts really figuring it out. But I'm going to take the Colts in this one, and it's going to be kind of like a dirty game. Give me it 28-20. 28-20. Not a lot of defense.
Indy?
Even though the Texans' defense is a little bit underrated, they made a lot of moves.
Listen, Will Anderson last week in Baltimore was very impressive in his debut.
Dude, he's unreal. He's so good.
His debut was phenomenal. Stroud was all right. Like Stroud, he struggled, but he made some nice throws. He's very accurate.
Mm-hmm.
So you're taking 100%. Indy?
Yeah, I'm taking Indy.
What'd you say, 28-20?
Yeah, 28-20. I'll take the Colts. I like the Colts, man. I like them.
Not bad at all. Their secondary is some nice pieces, some underrated pieces. Guys like Tavier Thomas, who no one even knows, is quietly like a really solid corner. And very few people even know the name. Like, have you ever heard of Tavier Thomas?
No.
Yeah. Like, he's not a guy that's like well known at all. But he's quietly.
No, but they
And Jalen Petrie, the rookie, the second-year safety, had one of the best rookie seasons by a DB ever last year.
100%.
And then
they've been pretty fucking good. I don't know. It's just quiet, but they're good. All right. What's the
They're
next
just
one,
not
Joshua?
there yet.
Yeah.
All right. This game, I cannot believe is a 1 o'clock game. Chiefs Jags.
Oh, dude.
Number 4 versus number 5 in the power rankings.
This is going to be such a fun game, and I'm
we
so
do have
excited.
Travis Kelce and Chris Jones in this game.
Yeah, we do, and that's a big
Playoff
factor.
rematch.
That's a big factor, and I think that Jacksonville is going to be rocking this week. Jacksonville looked good week 1. But the Chiefs need it, bro. The Chiefs need this game, and the Chiefs are going to get a win. And the Chiefs are going to win it. I think it's going to be a fucking little bit of a shootout. I'll give it 28-25 Chiefs. 3-point game. It's going to be a fucking nail biter. I could see it being a last-second field goal. Harrison Buckner just
I think this is going to be such a good game.
Yeah. It will be so much fun.
Also, would not be surprised in the slightest. Dare I say, I'm expecting this to be the first of 2 times these 2 teams meet this year.
Yeah. No, 100%. 100%. They'll see each other again.
This is a potential AFC Championship game.
Yeah, this is.
This is going to be.
Except it won't be. I don't think it will be in Jacksonville. It will be.
Yeah, but I'm saying the winner of this
KC.
game very easily could be the team that hosts it.
Yeah. So I'm going to go with Kansas City here. Nail biter though, dude. I'm not even betting on this game. I'm not touching it. It could go either way.
It could.
It really could.
Though I will tell you that. But yeah, this is not the game to use that on.
100%. All right, what's next, Joshua?
I like this game a lot, though. It's gonna be fun. All right, go ahead.
Fuck. I just there's nothing. We need it bad. There's nothing.
After what you did last week.
Yeah, there's really nothing to say. I really don't want to watch this game. I agree, Riley. I do not want to watch this game. I'm so fucking nervous because you have to win this game. If you're the Chicago Bears, you have to.
If they lose, this is a bottom 5 team in football. Easily.
Yeah, and that's not good.
This team will have a top 5.
That's not good.
100%.
Yeah, and the Chicago Bears, if they're going to win, they need to dominate. It needs to be a big win. Get the energy back. Get this fan base back. And if they do, I'm buying a cigar, and on Monday, I'll be sitting on my back deck with you on here, and I'll be enjoying myself. But
I have Fields in fantasy in multiple leagues.
Yeah.
This is a very good Tampa defense.
It is.
This is going to tell me if this Fields draft pick, again, in multiple leagues, was a good idea or not. Because this is a good defense. So if he can put up some good numbers, I'll be happy. But
yeah, and I just think...
Now, the secondary is very good.
Yeah.
Very, very good.
And I just...
Davis Snell, and Antoine Winfield. That's a really tough matchup.
The thing is with this team and this week, it's been just from an outsider's perspective, Ian, it's been just an eerie week.
Yeah, I'm sure.
You haven't heard a lot about them.
Because the expectation was so high and they looked so bad.
It was. And this week, I mean, obviously I'm going with the Bears because I have to. I have to this week. If they lose this game, I probably won't pick him again for at least 4 weeks. But until we play the Commanders on Thursday night.
They gotta throw the damn ball.
They gotta let him throw the ball.
Deep.
You gotta let that kid go.
Not because let me rephrase. Throw it deep. Because he had a career high in attempts last week. They let him throw it. They just didn't let him throw it deep.
No, they didn't. You gotta let him air out that fucking ball. And this offense will look like a brand new team if you just let him air out that ball. And that's what I think they're going to do on Sunday. Please, for the love of... Yes, thank God. He looked like he was sleepwalking out there.
He should be a healthy scratch.
Yeah, but for the love of everything that's holy, I'll take the Bears 30-20, and I just pray to God that I'm right.
Austin Eckler, doubtful for the Chargers. And actually, that's some great timing because that's the next game. I'm about to put it up after I put your score in. But Austin Eckler is not going, doubtful to go for Chargers Titans. Now, Joshua Kelly was top 5 in rushing last week as well. So, the guy. But
well, the issue is, Josh,
no Eckler.
This is my most confident game of the week because I really think that the Titans are not it this year, that they are not a good team this year. I just got the Shefty notification, but I think the Chargers, that they're going to go out there after it's brutal playing Miami week 1. It was brutal for them playing Miami week 1.
It's amazing how much talent they have on defense and how bad that defense still is with a defensive-minded head coach.
100%. And
you have a defensive-minded head coach, Khalil Mack, Joey Bosa, what used to be good in J.C. Jackson, the best safety in the NFL in Derwin James, a proven vet in Eric Kendricks, and they still can't do shit on defense.
Yep. Sounds like the Chargers. It sounds like the Chargers.
Explosive plays, which is 20-plus yards, than any team has in over a decade and a half last week. With that defense and a defensive-minded head coach.
Sounds like the Chargers. It just sounds like the Chargers.
Only the
Chargers. I am taking the Chargers 31-22.
I like that pick. Is that
31-22?
Is your most confident? Is this your lock?
Yeah, this is my lock of the week. Give me the Chargers. Lock of the week. I was gonna make it the Bears just because I have too much fucking faith in them, but that's not a real lock. I just need. And I know I need a win out of them so bad. I need it for my mental health. I need it badly, Josh.
It's bad. It looked bad.
Yeah. Or else this Lego set will be finished by Tuesday. It will be done. I'll be sitting in here in my room in pure silence. I won't talk to anybody. I'm gonna.
Did not practice today, by the way, either. So.
If the Bears lose on Sunday, guys, I'm throwing my phone in a river and I'm done. I'm done. My phone's gone. It's over. Hopefully they fucking do it. All right, next game.
All right, let's move on here. Next up, we have. Let me go over to it.
Also, guys, Josh FaceTimed me when he was driving, and he is totally that guy who sits there with both hands on the wheel the whole time, fucking like shaking his hands. Do you not just like lean back and just one hand?
Not one hand, but I'm not shaking now.
You never just drive with like one hand?
I mean,
like just relax?
Occasionally. I don't not do it.
Because you seemed like you were stressing a little bit when you were driving.
Well, because I was trying to get home on time. That was the only reason. Yeah, that was the only reason. All right.
All right. Giants, Cardinals. God, the shit show. I don't even want to talk about this. I really wanted to pick Arizona because just fuck the Giants, and they looked so bad.
This is like if the Giants lose this game.
Yeah.
Then it is like imagine the conversations that we're going to be having about the New York Giants if they lose.
Oh, and it will be glorious, Josh. It will be glorious.
They will be number 32 in my power rankings if they lose this game. I'll tell you that right now. Right.
Yeah.
Now. If they lose, they will be number 32.
But there's no way. There's no way it happens. I'll take the Giants 26-10.
They need to do this, and they need to do it semi-convincingly against a Cardinals team that, for some reason, over the last 5 years, is better on the road than at home. So there should be an advantage for the Giants. Yet, they're the only team. They, for some reason, have been by a good amount better on the road than at home over the last 5 years.
Well, because New York fans, Giants fans suck.
I'm talking about the Cardinals.
Oh,
it's very weird.
Arizona fans are like non-existent unless the team's making a playoff push.
So is the organization. So.
Yeah, the organization sucks.
They don't do anything.
All Arizona organizations, they're just all bad. They're all bad. Except Arizona basketball. Like Arizona college basketball, they're good.
Very true.
They're always good.
All right.
Yeah,
the team that grabbed my attention the most last week in terms of shock factor has to play the team that is number 1 on the power rankings. The Rams have my attention, but they'll really have my attention if they can win this game.
Yeah, I'm there with you. It's just this was almost my lock of the week because I think that the 49ers are so good. They are so good. There's so much talent. They're the most talented roster in the NFL. Brock Purdy, he looked like a fucking stud against the Steelers defense, which is a top 5 defensive unit in the NFL, in my opinion. Very good defense. And he still went out there and he torched them. I'm going to take the 49ers. Ready, Josh?
Yeah.
40-17. Give me the Niners. Big game. Big game. Rams, nothing. Well, I mean, I would say their fans will cry about it, but they have no fans. So give me it 40-17 Niners.
See you red in SoFi.
Huh?
See you red in SoFi, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah. The whole stadium's going to be just red.
40-17?
40-17 Niners.
All right.
I like that.
This is going to be
next up, baby.
Let's see what they Puka Nacua. What are you going to do? Following what he did last week. He is banged up though, so he might not even play. But...
Yep. Let's see it, Joshua.
All right. You are very excited for this game. Jets Cowboys.
Oh, I am very excited for this game, dude. I love it. I love it so much. And even though they disappointed me last postseason, I'll always be a Dak Prescott fan and I'll always be a Cowboys fan. I love the Dallas Cowboys.
If
and
Dak was not on the Cowboys, he would be one of the most liked players in the league. Unfortunately, he's
100%.
He's such a likable guy. He's a very solid player, but he's on Dallas, so everyone hates him. It's sad.
Anybody who plays for the Cowboys, everybody hates. Everybody hates anybody who's a Dallas Cowboy. I think the only person who's liked on the Dallas Cowboys is CeeDee Lamb.
Yeah.
A lot of people love CeeDee Lamb. I love Van Der Esch, though. I love how he has – I love how Van Der Esch, he looks like he's in the 80s with the neck guard. Yes. Oh, it's so badass, dude. I think that every linebacker should just wear it to wear it. Yeah. The neck guard, it's so good. It just you look like you're a stud, dude.
Yeah.
But I'm going to take the Cowboys here. You know, it's going to be a low-scoring game. It's going to be a really low-scoring game because both of these defenses, these are probably the top 2 defenses in football going at it. These are probably the top 2 defenses.
San Fran?
That's how good. Huh?
San Fran?
San Fran's up there. I said they're in the top 5. Don't worry.
For me, the 49ers are number 1.
I don't know, dude. I think that both of these teams are really that good.
They're both great. I just think the 49ers are they're number 1 until proven otherwise.
Yeah. But I'm going to go with a final score of 10-9. No. I meant 17-9. That's my fault. 17-9.
Okay.
17-9 in favor.
I was about to say 10-9.
Yeah, no, I fucked that up. In favor of the Dallas Cowboys. I don't know. I was thinking about either saying 10 or 9, and then it just came out.
All right.
So yeah, I'm going 17-9 Cowboys.
The only Super Bowl rematch of the week, Super Bowl 22 rematch, the Commanders and the Broncos. It's an interesting matchup. It's an interesting.
Left hand up. Who are we? The Commanders. Dude, that song is horrible. It's awful. Literally, awful. Oh my gosh. It is the worst. It's so bad. The team didn't make that themselves. Like some guy did, right?
They did not.
Okay, because it's so funny. It's so funny to me. And this game just kind of sucks. I mean, but the one thing that I have coming out of this game is I really think that the Broncos are a lot better than people say they are. And I'm going to take the Broncos here. 21-14. 21-14. Simple game. Commanders score 2. Broncos score 3.
How about this for Sam Howell? Listen to this. If he has a passing and rushing touchdown, he does both. He will be the first quarterback to do so.
Zippy, get a job, buddy. Get a fucking job.
Of his first 3 career games since who? Take a guess.
I just zoned out. I'm sorry. What'd you say?
I'm taking out the ticker because it says it on here. So, Sam Howell, if he has a rushing and passing touchdown, he's both, he'll be the first quarterback to do so in each of his first 3 career starts since who? You will be shocked. Your hint is it's a former quarterback of one of these 2 teams.
I'm going to be shocked.
It is a former quarterback of one of these 2 teams.
Is it Horsecock Lock?
No, it is not.
Fuck. You like that nickname?
Earlier.
Is it Tebow time?
Tim Tebow.
Nice. That was going to be my fucking first guess, but I'm like, dude, it might be locked.
Tebow is the last
quarterback. Love Tebow, man. Love him. How can you not love the guy?
Exactly. How can you not?
Tim Tebow, dude. Legend.
Speaking of which, have you watched the Swamp Kings documentary?
No, I haven't yet. I've been planning to get to it.
I'm almost at the end because it's 4 episodes.
I'm waiting. My last episode of my show comes out next Sunday. This Sunday. So after that, I'll probably watch it because I watched the Manziel one. I watched the Jake Paul one on there. Was actually pretty good. Did you watch that?
No, but I want to. I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah, I've seen the Manti Te'o one too. Manti Te'o one was good. Yeah, but I'm telling you, the Jake Paul one's pretty fucking good. It's pretty good.
Where is that one on?
It's on Netflix. It's an Untold.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
It's Untold. And you know what I saw last night before the game? It's called Untold. Jake Paul, the problem child.
Problem child. Yeah, that's what I figured it'd be.
Yeah, but I was looking on. I
haven't
Prime.
seen it.
I was on Amazon Prime trying to pulling up the game last night, and one of the things I saw on there was a documentary called Coach Prime, and it's following Coach Prime at
last year
at Jackson State. I want to watch that, dude.
It's very good.
Yeah. Do you think that he's got the caliber to be an NFL head coach?
I don't think he wants to be. He even said it himself.
He does.
He said it himself. He doesn't want to be. And I don't.
Dude,
he
it's a pipeline.
He hasn't NFL coach either.
Yeah, that is the thing. I mean,
the only way he would ever do it is A, you make him by far the highest paid coach in the NFL. And 2, you give him full roster control.
Yeah.
And I was thinking about it. Is there any owner that would do that? And one came to mind. Only one.
Who?
Jim Irsay.
Yeah.
Is the only owner that would be okay with that. Full roster control, highest paid coach, get all of the publicity in the world of your team. He's the only owner that would do it.
Well, the last time that really happened, there was some weird guy named Bill O'Brien, and it just...
No. The last time it happened was John Gruden.
That's right, Gruden, dude. Dude, what the fuck does Gruden do now? Nothing?
He just kind of pops up randomly. He did spend some time in the offseason in New Orleans to help them with Derek Carr because Gruden did get the best out of him on the field.
Yeah. Because those emails were insane. Awful. They were crazy. That's wild as hell.
But the one thing is
that's almost like you at the end of last show. It was bad, Josh.
The lawsuit that he gave to the league, though, where it was
who was there last show when Josh said something at the end of last show about Ray Rice and Deshaun Watson? It was insane. Go and watch it. Go and watch it if you haven't seen it.
But he sued. He sued the league, right? Gruden.
He did?
About the emails being why were there literally, and this is not an exaggeration, 6 million emails, and the only ones that got leaked were about him, and it was in the Commanders organization, and it was the email chain with Bruce Allen, and they said there were multiple high-ranking NFL people involved, and the only one that got leaked was John Gruden when it wasn't even his team. He won that lawsuit as he should have, because it's still not right that the Commanders decided, because Dan Snyder's the one who did this. Dan Snyder said it tried to deflect everything because the email leak was about the investigation to his organization. And there is no doubt in my mind, had those leaked. so nothing else would, because there is part of the deal that Snyder made with the NFL was that nothing gets released to the public unless if Snyder okays it. Nothing about that investigation. And he made sure.
He's a scumbag, dude. He's such a scumbag.
Was so John Gruden would get fired and nothing else would happen.
Yeah.
Remember back in the day, Jay Gruden was the coach in Washington. And remember, he got fired with all the drunk driving stuff.
Yeah. Josh definitely drunk drives. 100%.
I don't even drunk anything. I have to get drunk first. I don't even do that much.
Much?
What do you mean?
Much? You said I don't do that much.
I meant like I don't even do that.
He definitely does, guys. Josh is like, he sits in his room with a bottle on his desk all night. Whenever the Ravens lose, you don't want to go into his room.
Yeah.
You don't want to go in there. All right, next one. Is this our last one?
No, this is the 3 primetime games. We have Sunday night and then the 2 Monday night games.
Well, no, we're not doing Monday.
That's right. Then this is our last one.
Okay, right. Let's do it.
All right. Divisional
game.
Dolphins, Patriots. Very good game.
It's a rough one, Josh. It's a rough one. And, I don't know why. I don't know how. I got a weird feeling. You ever get that weird feeling?
Yeah, I had it yesterday about the game yesterday.
And I got a weird feeling with this one, and I'm going to take the New England Patriots in Foxborough. Give me 25-20. Pats. Actually, 27-25 Pats. 27-25.
I don't know if I agree with you, but it's definitely an interesting pick.
It really is.
Divisional game can go either way.
It can, and I don't know. I don't know. This one's it's got me feeling a bit odd. It's got me just feeling a bit weird. So I will take them all day. And also, you ever go to Chili's and get the 3 for $11? You ever do that, chat? Chat, you ever get that or no? The 3 for $11 at Chili's deal?
Stroud has been added to the Texans injury report. He's listed as questionable with a shoulder injury.
Hello? Am I like a ghost? Have you ever had the Chili's 3 for $11 or no?
No.
How? Have you never been to Chili's?
Actually, no, I've not.
How the fuck have you never gone to Chili's?
I haven't.
What? Is there a Chili's by you?
There has to be, I feel like.
Yeah, there's got to be. There's Chili's everywhere. But, dude, you should go. I'm going tonight because it's my buddy's birthday. And, dude, just listen to this deal. Are you ready for this?
Let's hear it.
So it's 3 for me. That's what it's actually called. So for $10.99, you get a drink, an appetizer, and an entree.
Wow.
For $10.99. Isn't that, dude, in this economy, you got to be kidding me, right? You could get either a burger, you could get chicken bacon ranch quesadillas, you could get a sirloin steak, you can get a big mouth crispy chicken sandwich. Call your mother. Wow. Nashville hot. $11.
That's crazy.
Right? And like the entrees, I mean the fucking appetizers, you get either like soup, salad, or chips and salsa for an extra $2. You can upgrade and get guac and queso with it. Unreal. I'm a big chili supporter. It was either there or go to Applebee's. You ever been to Applebee's?
Yes.
I've never been to Applebee's, but go there and do the all-you-can-eat boneless wings. I feel like you love B-dubs. I feel like you're like a big B-dubs guy. I could totally see you at B-dubs, 100%. Boneless wings, you definitely get barbecue, like honey barbecue. No. Why you look so sad? It's Friday.
No, I'm all good.
You good?
I'm all good.
You're back at. Why are you at home?
Holidays, Jewish holidays. This weekend.
Oh, nice. How have you never been to Applebee's? Fetterman, look. I don't know. I've just never been to Applebee's. My dad, no, because there was one by me and it closed. And then there wasn't another Applebee's for like 30 minutes away from me. But I'm getting it's the same fucking thing as Chili's. It's the same exact thing. Same concept and everything. But I don't know. I just brought that up. This has been a wild episode. First Fetterman Friday.
So
then
tomorrow, quick plug for the next network. Tomorrow at 7, we have Florida, Tennessee. On Sunday morning, 10 a.m. kickoff show, and then we'll
go Vols,
Ravens, Bengals, and all of that 1 o'clock window will be live, just red zone stuff as well. But Ravens, Bengals is obviously the focus. And yeah,
sweet. Quick plug for myself. Tomorrow I'll have a beer in my hand watching Coach Prime go to work and the Florida Tennessee game, and then I'm gonna want to do bad things after the Bears lose on Sunday, probably. So I'll be sitting in my room crying myself to sleep, but hopefully not. Hopefully
really
not.
Bad loss.
Prime should coach the Bears.
Here's another thing. The other reason why I don't think he would want to do it is I don't think he'd be a good NFL coach. I think he's the perfect college coach.
Yeah, I agree. I
don't
agree.
think
it's just like
Saban.
He's good. I'd be his dude. No fucking 35-year-old man is falling for any of this crap. No 35-year-old man is respecting it as much. They'll respect it, but they're not respecting it as much.
Because it doesn't work.
Does it?
It doesn't. It's not going to work at the NFL level.
It works. It works in college, and he gives all these kids
the whole thing
great
is,
lessons.
You don't need to really motivate your team in the NFL the way you do in college. Like, it's not like that.
The motivation of the team mostly comes down to the players itself in the NFL.
And their own money that they're getting.
Yes, exactly. But this was just a wild episode. Fetterman Friday, first one ever. We went through all the games. Josh is apparently a drunk driver with 2 hands on the wheel. I've never been to Applebee's, and I'm going to Chili's tonight. I'm going to get the 3 for me. I'll send Josh a picture. Probably won't respond to it because he doesn't like responding to me. Whenever I don't text him something about football, guys, he doesn't respond. So he's not going to respond to me, but I'm going to have a good night. And I hope that you have a good night as well, Joshua.
All right, Burns. It's been a fun episode.
It's been fun. Good. And I will see you boys on Monday. Thank you all so much for all the support on the show. We fucking love you. Tell your friends, tell your mom, tell your dad, tell your cousin, tell your dog to come and watch the show. We appreciate you guys.
Yeah. See you guys later.
Yep. Love you, boys.